Hey everyone, Alex here, and welcome back to the channel for another essential workflow deep dive. Imagine being able to instantly transform an entire day's worth of long-form recording into a treasure trove of ready-to-post, viral-ready short clips. That sounds like one of those unbelievable promises that tech blogs are always hyping up, doesn't it? Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain to show you exactly how I achieve this level of content output quickly and consistently. I'm talking about mimicking the output of a full-time content team working tirelessly in the background, all managed by you. And just to be clear, I am absolutely not talking about those futuristic image-to-video generators that turn static pictures into purely cinematic sequences. While those AI visual tools are undeniably cool for creating novel scenes, they do not solve the core problem of scaling existing content. What we are focusing on today is the process of taking hours of raw interview or tutorial footage and consistently turning it into polished, platform-ready short content. Let's jump into a quick demonstration so you can see this entire magic trick executed in real time. For this demo, I have a substantial 45-minute podcast episode recording sitting right here on my desktop. In a few moments, I will show you how this single file becomes multiple short clips, fully trimmed, captioned, and ready for scheduling across all socials in under 10 minutes. The first step is simply uploading that complete recording into the platform's interface. The system immediately gets to work, analyzing the entire video's audio track and visual data. Right away, the AI presents a handful of suggested short clips based on its initial deep analysis. These aren't just random 10-second snippets pulled from the middle of a sentence, which is a common failing of less sophisticated tools. Instead, the intelligence pinpoints moments with the highest engagement potential, like strong punchlines or emotional peaks. It also looks for content that naturally aligns with currently trending short-form video formats we see everywhere. Before exporting, I ensure my consistent branding assets are loaded into the central brand kit. This kit securely stores my channel logo, my preferred lower third graphic style, and even a template for my final thumbnail design. Having these assets locked in the brand kit guarantees that every single clip looks like it came from the same cohesive creator source. Next, I preview a few of the AI's top selections to give them a quick human once-over. The AI has already smartly trimmed each moment, identified a good in-point and out-point, and even suggested optimized aspect ratios for different platforms. With one final click, I tell the system to render out different sized versions for TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts simultaneously. Many people unfortunately assume that all AI video tools are either wildly inconsistent or designed only for those highly stylized, CGI-looking clips. Those generative tools are fantastic for creating brand new visuals from text prompts, like a cinematic wolf portrait in the snow. However, they completely fall apart when your primary goal is maximizing content volume from your already existing library of recordings. You end up with jarringly weird cuts, captions that are frequently inaccurate, and still need to manually juggle scheduling across every single channel. That specific gap between creation and distribution is precisely what I needed to fix, making this system a staple in my daily operations. Now, let me walk you through the entire process step by step so you can thoroughly judge the effectiveness for yourself. Step 1 starts with simply jumping into the dashboard and uploading your raw source video file. Fortunately, this specific platform accepts all the standard video formats you likely already use, and the upload speed is surprisingly fast. You also have the handy option to connect cloud storage sources or directly link to recorded Zoom or meeting files, which is a huge benefit. As soon as the file is confirmed, the powerful AI engine immediately begins its deep analysis of the content. It actively scans for everything from sudden audio peaks and clear topic shifts to instances of filler words which signal natural breakpoints. Now we arrive at step 2, which is allowing the AI to effectively hunt down the genuine gold within that long recording. This is the stage where the majority of other video automation tools unfortunately fall short, either by overcutting or completely missing the logical structure. The auto-editing feature here scans the entire video and proposes a curated list of clips ranked specifically by their predicted virality score. While you don't have to agree with every single suggestion provided by the machine, I find it nails the majority of the best segments on the first try. For my last podcast, it perfectly isolated the exact moment the guest delivered a deeply relatable anecdote. It also successfully pulled out those clear, concise, quotable tips that perform so well on Twitter and LinkedIn. Each AI suggestion is presented with a handy preview alongside a corresponding confidence score for you to consider. You always maintain full control to quickly tweak the suggested clip length or nudge those in and out points if necessary. Furthermore, you have the option to seamlessly combine several short clips into one slightly longer, more comprehensive piece if that better suits the narrative. Moving on to step 3, we focus on making every single output immediately match your established visual brand identity. I use the brand kit we set up earlier to globally apply my preferred caption style, specific font choices, and brand color overlays. The captions are automatically generated by the AI, and I have to say they are surprisingly accurate right out of the box. Crucially, if any batch correction is needed, you can easily make universal adjustments to all captions in one single editing pass. The system also proactively suggests the best possible thumbnail crops and can even generate several distinct thumbnail variations for you to test. This thumbnail testing capability is fantastic for optimizing that initial click-through rate before the video even starts playing. Step 4 introduces one of the most powerful features, automatically creating multiple aspect ratios from that single mastered clip. Need a 9:16 vertical version for TikTok, a 1:1 square for Instagram, and the standard 16:9 for a YouTube video? Consider it done. It intelligently reframes the shot during this process, ensuring your main subject always remains perfectly centered in the frame. The tool can even introduce dynamic zooms or add motion-safe padding so that no crucial information gets accidentally cropped out of the final export. Finally, we reach step 5, the true time-saving marvel, automating the entire scheduling and publishing pipeline. The auto-schedule feature lets you define a consistent posting frequency, like 3 clips every week. It then intelligently fills your calendar with the highest performing clips, spacing them out logically over the coming days or weeks. You have the final say to approve the entire schedule manually, or you can even set it to go live completely automatically. The content calendar gives you an immediate bird's-eye view of everything queued up, scheduled, and already posted. If you ever need to pull a clip back or swap it out for a different version, it is as simple as a quick drag-and-drop operation. Now, let's discuss why this specific approach beats out those other flashy generative AI tools you might be looking at. Remember those generative models that make stunning single images or those short cinematic sequences from just a few text prompts? They are undeniably jaw-dropping when they render correctly, but they offer virtually zero help with the necessary task of content distribution or output scaling. Even newer reference to video models promising character consistency come with high costs, steep learning curves, or agonizingly long render times. The key advantage of this system is purely practical. It is hyper-optimized for creators who demand both high content volume and absolute consistency. It isn't attempting to replace your creative vision or your filming expertise. It just eradicates the most tedious, soul-crushing parts of post-production and scheduling. The resulting clips look entirely native to each platform. The captions are usable immediately, and the posting pipeline actually functions across the board. To give you a concrete example, for one recent interview, the AI recommended about 12 separate high-potential clips. I personally selected 4 of those, quickly adjusted the start time on one, applied my branding, and set the auto-schedule to drip them out over 2 weeks. The result was a genuine doubling of views on our associated TikTok channel and 2 clips that actually crossed into semi-viral territory. Notice I spent hours curating content, not hours wrestling with a traditional editing timeline, which is a massive shift in effort. On the topic of cost, let's address the reality that some tools offer a free tier, while others charge exorbitant amounts for studio features. What I appreciate about this particular solution is the excellent balance it strikes between accessibility and professional output capability. There is a completely free plan available just to test the core functionality, alongside affordable tiers, unlocking faster processing speeds and team collaboration features. For any creator aiming to scale their repurposed content without immediately hiring a dedicated editor, the return on investment here becomes extremely clear. You are effectively saving dozens of hours every single week by automating the transformation of one long video into many usable clips. To ensure you get the absolute best results from this workflow, here are a few pro tips I've gathered. Always provide a high-quality source file with clear audio and good lighting, as this helps the AI locate the most impactful moments more accurately. Make liberal use of your brand kit, because consistent captioning and recognizable thumbnails actually boost your click-through rates more than fancy transitions do. Avoid the trap of over-optimizing every single clip. Sometimes the AI's perfectly captured 15-second segment deserves to stand on its own without heavy tinkering. Remember to actively test the multiple thumbnail options the system provides, actively seeing which visual hook resonates best with your specific audience. Where other platforms often stumble is either being entirely focused on synthetic video art or providing an editor that still demands significant manual effort for distribution. Some competing services also complicate matters by implementing confusing credit systems or charging you separately for every single export you render. This tool, by contrast, unifies the entire pipeline, from edit suggestions to batch captions to platform-specific exports and final scheduling, all under one roof. If you are a creator sitting on tons of untapped interviews, lectures, or webinars, this is your path to consistent short-form video without a massive time sink. It is not a magic wand that will write your entire script for you, but it is undeniably the fastest way I have found to repurpose one long asset into dozens of ready-to-publish clips. I highly encourage you to explore the free tier and put the auto-editing and auto-schedule features through their paces. Check your analytics after just a few weeks, and I genuinely believe you will be very surprised by the efficiency gains you observe. If this practical walkthrough was helpful for your content strategy, please remember to drop a like and subscribe so I can share more workflows like this one. I will make sure to pin the direct link to this tool in the description box and the very top comment for anyone who wants to test it out immediately. Until next time, keep creating great content, and I will catch you all in the following video.